What's going on, YouTube? It's Miles here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and welcome back to some more commentary. I'm currently trying to take a video out right now so we can watch it and so I can talk about what I want to talk about. Alright. Today I want to talk about social media for like 10 minutes. And I kind of just want to press the matter that social media is completely cancer. Especially for someone with a developing brain or somebody in their early 20s who is or should be trying to make new life experiences, meet new people, go out and do exciting things. Social media is holding all of us back in different ways, but also at the same time, the same ways. And today I want to talk about it. Now, growing up, I was on social media, but not as often as I am today. Social media kind of feels like this online hangout zone these days, and I really don't like it because it's all just performative. It's all an act. It has now become a place where people go to make money instead of a place that people go to share their life experiences and open up about important stuff. I remember when I was in first grade, which is 2011, I first started hearing about Instagram because of older cousins and, aunts and uncles and stuff like that. And it was just a different app back then. People would post pictures of, good moments in life, which I guess is still what people do today. But this was back before people were editing their pictures, before people were, LARPing all the time. I mean, LARPing has always existed everywhere all the time. It's people are fake. They want to appear like they have more than they do. It's in our nature, whatever. But social media used to be a place where people used to go to just share moments in life. Snapchat used to be an app where you send pictures of yourself or whatever you want to your friends. And, if you keep sending each other pictures, you get a streak. It used to be simple enough to the point where it was one objective, and that was all the app was known for, was one thing. Instagram was for posting pictures. Snapchat was for sharing pictures with your friends in the moment. You had stuff like Facebook for just, I guess, stuff that requires more attention, such as big announcements. Or Facebook was kind of like the Instagram for the generation before millennials, or maybe not. Maybe Facebook is Instagram for millennials, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's all of these apps at one point in time had a specific purpose for existing, excuse me. But nowadays it's none of these fucking things have any sort of purpose. None of them do. Instagram, the only time I ever go on Instagram is for scrolling. I don't post on Instagram anymore. I don't care about who likes my fucking posts anymore, because it doesn't fucking mean anything anymore. It literally doesn't mean anything. What I post, what I share doesn't mean jack shit. It never did, and it never will. And that goes for literally everyone else. Same shit with Snapchat. It's just reels. I don't go on Snapchat to snap people anymore. I kind of just view people's stories, but it's the same shit. It's these apps used to exist because they used to actually connect us to a certain degree. And now they don't. They got us hooked at a young age. They changed the dynamic. And now it's something completely different. But we're hooked. Kind of sounds like Call of Duty in a way. Kind of sounds like everything else in life right now that used to be legitimate, but now is turning their shoulder away, turning the other cheek, and basically just doing anything they can to maximize profits. And that's the world we live in. And I'm here making this video directly after the video I just made, talking about how it's really shitty to be a young man in 2026 because of all this stuff that's pushing and pulling us in different directions. Obviously, it's not as crazy as I make it seem in some of my sentences, but I'm someone who's very passionate about this type of stuff, and I do feel things very deeply. So to me, sometimes it can feel as overwhelming as I make it seem, or as, detrimental as I make it seem. But social media genuinely is a cancer to all of us, and it's holding a lot of people back. It's one thing if you're using social media as a vessel for your business, like if your business is you, if you're an influencer. Not to say that being an influencer is a good thing, because honestly, it's really not. Being an influencer comes with a lot more baggage than you would think. You basically like are just a vessel if you're an influencer. Your personality is only like the tip of the iceberg. Who you are as a person doesn't really matter if you're an influencer. What matters when you're an influencer is how relevant you are, and I would say the amount of trends that you're indulging in. Because to be honest, the mass, general public doesn't really give a shit about how connected you are to God or your moral status or moral hierarchy. Like, these people care about if you're doing relevant shit, because every regular person cares about relevant shit, because regular people are fucking stupid and relevancy is fucking stupid. But regular people don't have the IQ points to understand that being relevant doesn't mean being cool. Being relevant doesn't mean you're better than somebody else. It just means that more people know you. And the more people that know you, the less freedom you have. So I would recommend keeping a small circle if you're one of those people that is an influencer, or if you're trying to be an influencer, or just you want to be popular. Like, I would kill that dream immediately, because being popular literally doesn't mean anything. It only means that people know a version of you that usually isn't the real you, so therefore a lot of people know you for something that you're not, which is literally just a contradiction in and of itself. I think that popularity is contradicting, because you would think that being popular means you're treated like you're higher, but you're not. You know what I mean? For example, Dylan Latham is very popular, but people don't treat him very nicely because people treat him as a joke. And he's popular because people think he's a joke and he's funny. And he's embraced that. He's embraced that into his own content. And he's literally, as he walks around and makes content, he's actively mocking himself. But he doesn't care because he makes money off of it. And like, listen, that's great. That's great. But he is actively creating more cancer for his life, because he could actually be doing something that has a real purpose, but he's making useless content on TikTok, and that's why he is seen as the joke that he is seen as on social media. If you're going to post on social media, I would just recommend that you're talking about something genuine, or you're trying to actually have an agenda that is something that is based off of something real. I don't think that making BrainRot content it's not cool anymore. It's not cool anymore. Because every video that I see that doesn't actually give me any information about something that I could be better at, or something that I could, make my life better with, every time I just see a BrainRot video, I've wasted time. And when I was a teenager, when I was growing up, I felt different about those videos, especially stuff like Vine, right? But because Vine used to be like just mindless 6-second videos, whatever, for shits and giggles. But now you got people making life careers off of stuff like this, and that's when you have to ask the question, is it all worth it? Was it all worth it as a society to get to where we are today? My honest answer is no. It wasn't worth it. But, everyone else is going to have their own analogy. I personally just wanted to make this video to let you guys know firsthand, from someone who is on their phone a lot because they can't help themselves. Social media is completely cancer, and it stops me, and it will stop you from doing productive stuff. The more content that you watch of other people, the less content your life will have. The only content you should be worried about is what you're going to do when you wake up in the morning. You shouldn't be worried about social media, because none of it is real. And it feels real because they want you to think that. So when you're on social media and you see a cool video and you feel good after watching it, that's how they want you to feel. They want you to be a lapdog. They want you to not know what the hell's going on. So Now that you know that, if you didn't know that before, which I genuinely hope you did know that, because if you didn't know that, there's probably something desperately wrong with you, severely wrong with you. Now you know, right? And now you understand. Now you understand. At least a little better than you did 10 minutes ago. Now, that's going to do it for this video, but I will keep posting videos like this, mainly because I think eventually I'm going to get the hang of it and actually understand how to reach a broader audience with this type of content. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay woke and stay informed and stay off of social media. Peace.